My name is Brianna Meissner, and this is my informative speech. This is my audience. It was a calm summer night at Wesley Acres when all of a sudden a girl started coughing. Her mom hurried to check on her. The coughing kept on getting worse, and it started to sound abnormal. The nearest hospital was 30 miles away. The mother raced off with her daughter in the middle of the night, not knowing exactly where this hospital was. She started crying, hoping that her little girl, who was fighting for air, would make it to the hospital on time. I was the daughter in this story when I was 7 years old. This was caused by a respiratory disease called asthma. According to nhlbi.nih.gov, asthma is a chronic lung disease that inflames and narrows the airways, which makes it difficult to breathe, especially at night. To help you understand asthma, you need to know how the airways work. Airways are tubes that help you breathe. And when you have asthma, the airways become inflamed and swollen, making them sensitive when you inhale. According to WEMD.com, there are several different types of asthma, as well as causes for it. Allergies trigger asthma. I got asthma from the mold in the cabins that was explained in my intro. There is exercise-induced asthma, which is when people experience asthma before, during, or after physical activity. You can also get asthma from your occupation. People who work around asthma, or people who work around things like chemicals or dust, sometimes their airways get affected by the substances. And lastly, there is nighttime-induced asthma, which is affected during the sleep-wake cycle, and it also is the most dangerous. Most people who die of asthma die at night. Unfortunately, there is no exact cause for asthma. Researchers think that allergies, genes, and even stress are main causes. My asthma is caused from genes as well as allergies. Asthma also keeps people from doing things they would like to do. Some people are unable to be in sports they would really like to be in. And if they are in these sports, they may not be able to perform as well as if they wouldn't have asthma. Asthma on top of allergies can also keep people from enjoying the outdoors. However, asthma does go away with medication. But if the symptoms are getting worse, you are more than likely experiencing an attack. The short-term effects of asthma are coughing, wheezing, tightness in your chest, and shortness of breath. A long-term effect of asthma is airway remodeling, which, if not treated properly, can cause death. Some diseases have the same symptoms of asthma, such as vocal cord dysfunction. According to Wikipedia.com, this is a condition that affects the vocal folds. According to medicalnewstoday.com, asthma affects 300 million people worldwide, 22 million of them in the U.S. Asthma also kills 255,000 people every year. There is no total cure for asthma. You will always have it unless you grow out of it, and even then, asthma can flare up at any time. But you can control it with medication. You can also stay away from things that trigger asthma, like if you have allergies from pollen, mold, or dust. You should probably stay away from those particles. Medicines that help asthma are inhalers. Inhalers help get the medication directly into your lungs. There are some pills that also help people indirectly. I take pills like Singular and prednisone, which are technically allergy medications, but since I get asthma from allergies, it prevents me from getting an attack. Asthma is a serious condition. Thankfully, there are different measures you can take. For each cause, there are different precautions. Inhalers are a necessity. Asthma can be tolerable when proper steps are taken. Many people grow out of it for part of their lives. Asthma is a condition that is controllable and barely noticeable to most people, but for others, this disease can drastically change their lives.